Cold jelly and custard. Sounds good, doesn't it? But what actually happens to your food when you eat it? Good evening. My name is Elizabeth and this is Digestion News. We're going straight to a live interview with Megan to ask her what is digestion and where does it start?
Thanks, Elizabeth. Digestion is the mechanical and chemical breakdown of large molecules like fats, carbohydrates and proteins into smaller water-soluble molecules like fatty acids, glucose and amino acids. Then these smaller molecules can be absorbed and used by the body.
So, can you explain to us what happens at the beginning? Mechanical breakdown might already be happening with all the mashing, cooking and blending you're doing. But then we come to the teeth. Each tooth is specifically designed for a special purpose. Can you explain? Yes. This pizza cutter is a bit like an incisor. Not very strong, but it's good for cutting. Then we have the canines. They are awesome. They're good at tearing and grabbing. If you're a predator, like a lion, you need these to trap your prey. What about the molars? I'm glad you asked. Molars are used for crushing and grinding. Now imagine all this is mixed up with salivary amylase. It's ready to be swallowed. So, mechanical breakdown. I've just been handed some breaking news. Food was swallowed and moved down the esophagus and into the stomach. Wow, I can't believe it. We're off to the stomach for a live broadcast.
10 minutes ago, a biscuit met a horrible end. Hi, I'm Ed Winchester, and I'm up to my news in chyme. Chyme is a mixture of food, salivary amylase, and you're not going to believe this, hydrochloric acid. Yes, the hydrochloric acid helps break down the food, but also kills bacteria. Oh no, I need to retreat. The sphincter's opening. The chyme is getting moved on to the next part of the journey.
Thanks, Ed. I hope he's okay. So, the chyme is moving into the duodenum. To tell us more, we have invited a digestion expert. So, what happens next?
The pancreas is excreting digestive juices. Protease breaks down protein into amino acids. Amylase breaks down carbohydrates into glucose. And lipase breaks down fats into fatty acids. That's a difficult job, but there is help. The liver produces bile, which helps emulsify fats. It turns the fats from large globules of fats to smaller blobs of fat, and this makes it easier for the lipase to do its job.
Thank you. We'll be back after this short commercial break. And we're back. Let's take a look at the rest of the journey. The small intestine is filled with villi and microvilli, specialist adaptations in the lining of the small intestine that are designed to increase the surface area so nutrients can be absorbed. They contain capillaries with a blood supply that will transport these nutrients away from the gut and off to the liver via the hepatic portal vein. The villi also contain lacteals. These absorb fatty acids and transport these nutrients through the lymph system. So there you have it. Bit by bit, as the chyme moves through the small intestine, all the nutrients are absorbed, and what's left? That'll be the waste, but the journey is not over yet. The waste contains a lot of water, and we need that to be reabsorbed. We are now in the large intestine. Water is going to be absorbed, and yes, we're over to another live broadcast. Hello, can you tell us what you're doing? Hi, yes. We are at the end of our journey and there's only one thing left to do, and that's flush. Oh yes, and wash your hands. Always wash your hands. Back to the studio. Thank you. So there you have it. A real inside look at the digestive system. Until next time, good night and take care of your alimentary canal. This is Digestion News. I think that went well.